What up, what up, what up? 1-8 Kevin, here we go. Starting with potatoes. We like making things with potatoes. We got ground pork and onions. So I'm going to go ahead and peel up these potatoes. Boom, boom, boom. Peel them up. And, we're basically making like a mashed potato base for these things. So if you know how to make mashed potatoes, then, you're already ahead of the game. We're going to peel up a few potatoes here, just depending on how much you want to make. And give them a nice little rinse there. Dice up our onions. And I think for future videos, I'm probably going to leave out most of this stuff because we all know how to dice up onions. We know how to peel potatoes. But I already had the footage, so there's the onions. And then we'll go ahead and chop up these potatoes. Doesn't matter how you chop them up. They're going to be boiled. They're going to be mashed. So you just chop them up to smaller pieces so it makes them cook easier, makes them boil easier. And we'll get a nice big pot, get them boiling. Add all our potatoes in there. And then, you just let them boil until they're mushy. So we'll let those boil in there. And more footage of them boiling. Here we go. In another pan, we're going to go ahead and add our oil. We'll use an olive oil. And we're going to throw in our onions in there. We want to just cook our onions until they're nice and translucent. You know how we do it. Let them things sizzle. Peep that spoon. It's always smiling. We add a little bit of pepper too. And then in another pan, we're going to go ahead and brown up our ground pork. You can use ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken. Doesn't matter. We'll ground that up. And like I said, for future videos, I'm going to keep this stuff out. We're going to go ahead and say what up to Rocky. What up? Rocky's just chilling, looking at the birds, looking at the kitties. So we'll brown this up. And then don't forget, you want to drain out that oil too when you're done. Potatoes boiling nicely. Clack, 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 clack. This is after we drain the oil out of that ground pork. And boom, onions look like they're good to go. Got a nice color to them. We're going to be using some soy sauce, a little bit of sugar, and that hondashi. I think that's like fish broth, like a powdered fish broth. We'll put the soy sauce in. Look at the spoon smiling. Get a little bit of sugar. And then don't forget the hondashi. Throw that in there. We're also going to use that Mirin, which is the sugary wine thingy, I think. Details will be in the description. Sorry. We'll add our onions to the ground pork. Give those a little mix. Butter. Don't forget the butter. That's what makes the mashed potatoes creamy and delicious. So here we go. Potatoes are ready. Just drain out the water. And then we'll transfer those back over into the pot so we can mash them up. Don't forget the butter. Throw that butter in there, let it melt. You can also use sour cream if you want, but we didn't use sour cream this time. Anyway, we mash up those potatoes. We add a little bit of milk and make sure those are whipped up nice. You can eat these just like it is. Like I wanted to eat them right then. Boom, look at that. Add a little bit of pepper. This pepper's hard to grind. And then we're going to add our ground pork into the mixture. Mix that all up. There we go, looking good. Boom, boom, boom. We have our eggs, our flour, And our panko is the first one. Sorry, I missed that one. Just whip up your eggs. There's the panko on the right side. Mix up those eggs nicely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this mixture. I forgot, we threw some corn in there. You can throw whatever you want. We had some canned corn. We just threw those in there. And we're going to go ahead and just start rolling our potato balls. What you're going to do is you're going to want to start with the flour. And you want to make sure those potato balls are rolled nice and tight. Try to get out as many of the cracks as you can. So we got them all with floured up. Throw them in the egg batter. Boom! Look at Chef Nori work. Quick hands. And we're gonna get those egged up. Just mix them around there, and then throw them in the panko. Panko. And then we're going to get that panko all around. And say what up to Rocky again. What up, Rock? Look at that fruit in the back. Woo! That looks good. So here we go. We're just rolled up. Let's see how many we rolled up. That's 5, 10. Nope, that's 6. I don't know. That's 6, 12, 18, rolled about 24. And those are ready. Those are ready to go. So we'll get our oil, and you want to put that about 3/4 of the way up on the pan. Make sure it's nice and hot. And this is how you test it. You throw a little panko in there. Now watch this. If the panko drops, you'll see it drop down. And if it comes back up, boom, that means the oil's ready. It's nice and hot and ready. Quick tip from Chef Iron Nori. We'll go ahead and throw those potato balls, those korokke, in there. And I don't remember how long they cook for. Nori's not really specific with the details. She just has a feel to it. She knows when they're ready. And basically when they look like this, they're ready. All the ingredients, they're already cooked. So we're just trying to brown that panko, make them nice and crispy. Boom. So there we go. And then when you can add on some Tonkatsu sauce. This is basically a typical Japanese dinner. Got our veggies, got our korokke, got our miso soup, and got our rice right there with a little pickled something on the top. That's it. That's korokke. You can do it at home. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, details in the description. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We got another video coming up soon. And I'm 18 Kevin, out.